All right, next matchup here. We are going to the Saints at the Jets, and Alvin Kamara was finally back for the Saints, which can open up the offense, and now we get a legitimate look on what this Saints offense really should be. So we're going to take a look at Taysom Hill here. We're going to take a look at Taysom Hill. Once again, he's still getting kind of knocked in the national media. Everybody's been off of Taysom Hill. There's really nobody buying into Taysom Hill, and I don't really feel the same way as y'all. I still think Taysom Hill gives you a good chance of winning the game and moving the ball decently, consistently throughout the entire game. His dual threat ability is really good. Pairing that with Alvin Kamara and the lack of deep threat receivers here, this is what the offense should be looking like with the Saints. They put up 30 points. They were moving the ball, running and passing, not allowing Taysom Hill to throw the ball 40 times a game, because I may be, it's not that hard, but I may be Taysom Hill's biggest supporter out here. Once again, it's not hard because you just give that man an ounce of credit and you are his biggest supporter, because that's what is out there. Nobody really buys into him. So, I don't want Taysom Hill throwing this ball 45 times a game. I love it right here. 21 throws by Taysom Hill, 27 rushes by Alvin Kamara, and then 11 rushes with Taysom Hill. Yes, use his dual threat ability, use the play action, use the read option, use it all, and the Saints put up 30 points. Fantastic. So we're going to watch Taysom Hill's highlights here, but we're also going to watch his incompletions, because he threw 15 of 21, pretty solid right there. Above like 66%, something around that number. But yeah, Taysom Hill, 15 of 21, still a couple of incompletions. I want to dissect those. Are they on him? What are they looking like? All that. He didn't lose the ball. He had 2 fumbles, but didn't lose any. No interceptions, all that. So we're going to watch Taysom Hill's highlights here, watch his incompletions, and just see, should we still be feeling good and confident? That's what we feel. We feel confident. We do feel confident in betting the Saints win Taysom Hill as the starting quarterback. Once again, he can make all the throws. Doesn't have the biggest arm. That is our only knock on Taysom Hill, is his big arm. It's not there. It's not existent. But his dual threat ability, I think, makes up for it. And, this Saints offense wasn't airing out the ball consistently anyway, so we're really not missing that much with Taysom Hill here. So let's watch these highlights. Let's see what this man is looking like running and passing, all that, and then we'll check out those incompletions here to see if we should still be feeling good, or if we should be feeling like, y'all, this man is absolutely trash, a bum. Why are they paying all this money? Does he have blackmail on Sean Payton? Probably, most likely. Why is he getting all this money? So let's see how we are feeling after our little film study here. So here we go. Taysom Hill's best plays in 2 touchdown game. Here we go. It's a 3-minute highlight tape, folks. Pretty solid. Let's see what this man is looking like. Here we go. First play up, and it's just a fake toss, and it's just wide open right here. Once again, Alvin Kamara back. That threat of taking the top off the defense, and you fake it to him. And once again, Taysom Hill's ability to run the ball, fooling the Jets defense right off the rip right here. And it's just, just look at how much room there is, folks. Taysom Hill could have took off and ran with it. He didn't. He threw it, and that's another reason why we like Taysom Hill. He is looking for the best play. He's not looking to do it all himself. He easily could have ran this ball and easily beaten all these 3 defensive players that are within 15 yards of him, because that's how much separation this play action separated for this Saints offense. 15 yards of separation just on the play action alone, folks. What the heck? So he easily could have just taken off with it, ran. He probably would have gotten 15 yards out of it, would have picked up the first down, got out of bounds, all that, but he decides to throw the ball because that's the better play, and the play goes big here, folks. Bingo bango, probably more yards than Taysom Hill would have gotten running the ball. So once again, the smart decision, and he puts it on the money. It's accurate, propels the tight end forward for another 5, 10, 15 yards right there. Fantastic play design, play call, sell, all that. First drive of the game here for the Saints. That was absolutely fantastic. Play broke big. 3rd and 7 at the 20. Can this man be clutch? Buying time, rolling out to the right here, using his legs, and there we go. Utilizing his legs, exactly what we get from Taysom Hill. We don't get that with Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston cannot run at all. Trevor Siemian, nothing great speed-wise either. So you add this extra element with Taysom Hill, especially with Alvin Kamara, who's a dual threat running back, and now you got a dual threat quarterback. It opens up the offense tremendously, and we've seen it, folks. We've been talking about it. We've been tracking it. The Saints offense has been so lackluster through this entire season. They've got to do something, and this is the last thing that they can do. They've tried other quarterbacks, Trevor Siemian. Michael Thomas is not coming back, even though we thought he could come back after the bye early on in the season. That never panned out, so they don't have those deep threat wide receivers. So this is the last-ditch effort offensively to try to do something as this Saints team is trying to make that final playoff push for a wild card in the NFC. This is their last-ditch effort, and so far, they win doing it, 30-9. Real solid, so let's keep it up. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Just really nothing really open. We see these two receivers decently covered, 2-3 yards short of the first down, so makes the right decision, decides to take off with it, and his speed is good, folks. It's some solid speed out here. All right, here we go. A little bit later in the first quarter, Taysom Hill pulls the ball down, delivers it a little arid right here. We see the receiver, he is open, so it's easier to catch this ball, but a little high, a little bit high right here, but it's still good, and it goes for the first down. He throws it to the marker on 2nd and 6, moves it past midfield. Real solid throw right there. And once again, folks, we're not calling Taysom Hill the best quarterback in the league, folks. We're not calling him top 10. I'm not even calling him top 20. I'm just saying he gives you a layer of production. We feel confident with him in the starting lineup that this Saints team can be competitive on a game-by-game basis. Kind of the same way we kind of feel about Baker Mayfield. We don't love Baker Mayfield. We don't think he's top 10. We don't think he's top 15. Maybe top 20. Maybe. Maybe top 15. Maybe number 15. We'd have to break it all down. But, we do feel like Baker Mayfield gives us a good chance to move the ball and to win the game. We feel like he can be consistent moving the ball and give us a nice 50-50 opportunity to win the game here. Something that, we do here on the show that I think just gets lost a little bit in the general media, mainstream narrative sports talk is just, you talk about players differently, folks. You talk about every single player differently. Obviously, we're not talking about Taysom Hill like we talk about Tom Brady. Whenever we talk about Tom Brady, we always are kind of alluding to everything that we say that, hey, he's the greatest of all time, so we're holding him to this level of standard. So when we call kind of good plays, bad passes, good plays, good throws, all that with Tom Brady, it's different than how we talk about Taysom Hill because obviously, right, folks? So let's keep going here with Taysom Hill. We're liking what we're seeing so far. 35 seconds into the highlight tape. What do we got up next here? Another kind of play action, rolling out to the right and just making the right decision, dumping it down to Alvin Kamara. And this play looked like it was going to get no yardage. It looked like the Jets read it absolutely perfectly. But Alvin Kamara still slips out. And there it is, a play that looked like it was going to go for no gain, goes for 10 yards, the first down, and a little extra 3 yards on top of it. It's good, folks. This is what the offense should be. Taysom Hill escaping the pressure. Look at how much pressure this man was facing right off the snap, folks. Everybody was coming with the Jets, and they picked up some blockers, but there's so many that you can't block them all right here. And Taysom Hill's escapability, good athleticism, able to bring it all the way to the right side, slides down, smart play, doesn't want to take the big hit. So once again, it's smart, good cerebral playing out here by Taysom Hill. And then here we go, when he has to kind of pass a little bit more, a really great strike right here, a tight window. I don't know if he saw all these defenders, but he made the perfect throw. That's a good-ass tight window to fit that ball in on 1st and 10, striking 10 yards, going down the field, and that's exactly what you have to do. If you're going to kind of run with your quarterback and run with Alvin Kamara and the play actions and the fakes and all that, you've got to be able to move the ball vertically down the field. And in all these passes that we're seeing, he's throwing this kind of 8, 9, 10 yards down the field, not dinking and dunking 2, 3 yards, that break big. And we also see this reflected into the stats as well, folks. 15 completions for 175 yards. Are just kind of quick dink and dunk calculator is, if you have more, if we expect 10 yards per completion is how we should phrase it. So 15 completions times 10 yards on each of those completions, that's 150 yards minimum for a dink and dunk, and he has 175. So he's actively not dinking and dunking. He's making the right plays, and he's ready to push the ball down the field when it opens itself up. Loving it. Here we go. Let's keep watching. What else do we get here? 2nd and 12, 4-point game, second half, just over midfield. Can he be a little bit clutch here? They set up the screen. It goes to Alvin Kamara, or it goes to another running back. Who do we got? Jones Jr. That's who it is. And it goes for 15 plus yards. 3rd and 7, fourth quarter, one possession game. And there we go. Really good throw here. Not the greatest accuracy. Still a tad behind the receiver here, but it's still a completion, so he can't knock it too much. Could have been put out a little bit more out in front. We see the receiver kind of reaching back a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's at the boundary on 3rd and 7. It's at that first down marker. It's a completion. Still got to give the man credit right there. Puts them inside the 30 right here when they're only up one score in the fourth quarter, looking to add some more points here. Here they go. They're up 16-6, two possession game right here. They throw the ball out wide. It breaks big. Once again, our man Marquez Callaway. This is why you force feed him the ball right here. And hey, on a nice little designed route right here to get this man free open in the flats with really no defenders on him. So a lot of space to work in the open field. And Marquez Callaway catches this ball 1 yard above the line of scrimmage, and what does he do? Out in space, makes a defender miss, stays on his feet, and picks up another 20 yards, getting it inside the 5-yard line. Get Marquez Callaway involved in the offense, folks. We've been saying this every single week, every time we do a film study on the Saints, every time we break them down on Monday, folks. We talk about Marquez Callaway not being utilized 100% efficiently on the Saints team, and we are still getting that. Marquez Callaway had 4 targets all game, folks. This was one of his 2 catches. Get this man more involved, please, especially in kind of the screen game. Get that man into open space. Let this man be the deep downfield option as well. Please, Sean Payton, actively fit this man and scheme this man into the offense a little bit more, please. We are begging. So that gets inside the 5. Really gosh dang great. Taysom Hill in the red zone from the 3-yard line, and it's just a direct snap to quarterback keeper, and this is just really too simple. And another great thing about the Saints offense is the red zone. You can do so much right here that it makes it tough for the defending team to try and stop you. You can run it with Taysom Hill, left, right, up the middle. You can pitch it. You can read option. You can kind of, take your time, rolling everything out to the right, run, pass, flip it. What do we do? So many options right here, and the easiest one of all is just Taysom Hill by his lonesome on the edge of the right side. All right, here we go. And just once again, what you can do with this offense, folks. Look at this trickery. Fantastic. Now, the game's over right here. Saints are up 23-9, a minute left in the fourth quarter. I don't even know why they showed this play, because I would have kept this one in my back pocket a little bit. But here we go. We got trips to the right. We get Alvin Kamara motioning all the way to the right before the snap. But everything flows to the left. So everything's going right pre-snap, post-snap. Everything's going to the left, and it's just Taysom Hill, a designed quarterback keeper on 3rd and 11. The block is set up perfectly. Taysom Hill is gone, folks. He is absolutely gone. Rushing touchdown, 30 plus yards. Taysom Hill in garbage time. You didn't even need to expose this play, but Sean Payton's like, hey, we'll put it out there because maybe they're going to fake to this play. And remember, going back to last season, folks, we had Taysom Hill's fake plays. Everything was when they were running with Taysom Hill in the red zone from like the 3 to 5 yard line. Everything was Taysom Hill running to the right, running to the right, running to the right, running to the right, running to the right. They were setting that up, and we were kind of expecting and tracking when they were going to pull the Taysom Hill run to the left in the end zone. So this could be another potential set up play. Get this out in the film. Let everybody see this, so when they do, if they do make the playoffs, that they can set this up on a timely call, whether it's a big 4th down, whether they need a score, whatever it is. They could utilize this play. Everything flowing to the right, trips to the left, flowing to the right, post snap, everything flows back to the left, post snap. And then maybe here to trick it up, they do let Taysom Hill throw this ball back to the running back, Alvin Kamara or whoever it is when the play is actually called. Or, they go and move right instead of moving everything back to the left here. So we'll keep an eye on this play, folks, to see if they break it out a little bit later in the season, see if they kind of do anything flashy off of it, a little bit sneaky off of it, change it up altogether. We'll keep an eye on it and see if they make the playoffs or if it's just another important game or drive drive or whatever it is. But no reason to put that on tape. Already closed out the game. But either way, it's Taysom Hill adding an explosibility factor to the Saints offense that was desperately lacking the entire season, folks. I'm still buying Taysom Hill. I'm not knocking him on social media. I know it's popular. I know it's funny to do, but I don't believe in it, so we don't do it, folks. We still believe in Taysom Hill to get it done. All right, so the Saints get the big ol' win, 30-9. Taysom Hill, a little bit of a nail inside of a nail of a coffin. Hey, we'll give him credit. Scoring is scoring. So Taysom Hill gets the win, 30-9, looking good. Still has our bettability factor with him. Alrighty. Oh, hang on. Whoa. I forgot. We have to watch his incompletions. All right. Do we change our mind off the incompletions? Obviously, the highlight packages are all roses and dandies and all that. It's all good. Nothing bad on the highlights. They're highlights, not lowlights. So we have to actively look for our own lowlights right here. But, 6 incompletions, were they on him? Are they his fault? Were they looking good? Right read, bad read? So let's quickly, before we finish this up, I forgot we had to go over this. But here we go. Incompletion, 6 of them. We got them queued up, so let's watch them. Here we go. First one up comes on the first drive of the game right here. They have to settle for a field goal. Oh, my goodness. They're going to make us sign in. What are they going to do here? All right, so classic. Y'all know how this goes, folks. This website is just absolutely trash, folks. I don't know how many times we have to say it. NFL.com has the worst website in the entire world, the worst products in the entire world. This Game Pass is a product that we actively pay for, and it's still one of the most buggiest things that it ever was, and it was not like this last year. It was amazing last year. It was fantastic last year. It had its own website. I don't know why they integrated the Game Pass footage with the actual website. It makes no sense to do that. It's too much, and now the website is absolutely trash because you're trying to do something I don't understand. That makes no sense. And then they also got rid of the scoring on the drive so we could keep up when the scoring was coming and how the score looked on each of these drives. They get rid of it. So what is that? You're actively taking steps back to make this website more and more trash. I think I'm going to get a little conspiratorial, folks. I think they want us out of the game, folks. We win all of our copyright claims on YouTube. Bingo, bango. Shout out to us. We can get it done. Fair use, all that. We can talk about this. But I think NFL, big football is trying to put their kind of knee on us here and be like, hey, don't show the footage. Don't talk about the games like this. Stop having all this film out here. So I think they're making the website as buggy as possible to hinder us. And I will go to the grave believing that. I think big football is out to get takes by fans because they know this is the best sports show that there is in the entire world, folks. All right. We digress. We're back to the film here. Let's watch our man Taysom Hill throw this ball on these incompletions. His fault, not his fault. Good passes, bad passes, aired, not aired, right on the money, dropped. What are they looking like? So here we go. First one queued up here on the first drive of the game. They have to settle for 3 right here. Not 100% trace back to this play, but it could be. Here we go. 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line. So a little bit in the red zone, and it's just a setup screen. And unfortunately, it's just dropped. It's very well read here by the Jets. Really no separation by the tight end right there to catch the ball, and it is incomplete. So, hey, okay, that's one of your incompletions. That's fine. That's not on Taysom Hill. That's just a play that got busted. The Jets made one good defensive play. Congratulations. You still only put up 9 points. You're not going to win a game like that. Alrighty, so the first throw by Taysom Hill, not bad. All right, here we go. Second incompletion here by Taysom Hill. We got to take it in the sideline footage because, once again, all the plays aren't in the broadcast. This is the only one we have to take from the sideline. So we won't be able to get a ground view look at it. Truly unfortunate. So let's see what we can make out here from the all 22, the bird's eye view here. Here we go. Taysom Hill dropping back to pass, gearing up to throw, and this one just goes a little high, it seems. Let's watch this one more time. Just the ball seems to get away from him. It's open. It is open here on the comeback, just seemed to be a little bit over the head, and I believe that's Marquez Callaway. So come on, put that ball on the money, let that man go and make the catch right there. Before we exit this all 22 of this play, let's see, was this the right decision? Was there anywhere else he should have went with the ball? We get these 2 defenders on the bottom of the screen, really well covered. Marquez Callaway making his break, and it's just a little bit arid right there by Taysom Hill. That's all it is. So, all right, on that throw by Taysom Hill, that's not the greatest. Wish we got that one in the broadcast to truly see how much overthrown it was, but we'll have to get what we get, folks. Unfortunate. All right, here we go. Next play. That's the only one that we had to do. So all these other incompletions we can truly judge great here. All right, here we go. Next incompletion right here, and it's just kind of a classic 3 and out. It's 3rd and 29. They're trying to do something. What is this going to look like on a 3rd and 28 here? What do we got? Here we go. Taysom Hill dropping back to pass and looking to just dink it down. And, you know, this would only have picked up 3 yards if they completed this, but he just kind of throws it out of bounds. Nothing open. You're not going to give up a 3rd and 28. And Taysom Hill was just going to dunk it down in a nice little 5-yard out route on the right sideline, and he just throws it out of bounds. So not going to put any weight into that throw. It was doomed right from the start. It's 3rd and 28, folks. Alrighty, next incompletion right here. 3rd quarter. 2nd drive. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. And look at this big old drive right here. And this is the only incompletion. Jeez, that's looking real gosh dang good. Here we go. Back in the red zone now. Alright, we saw that kind of setup screen. No go in the red zone. What do we get here? In the red zone. 3rd quarter. 2 minutes left. Only up 4 points. So still got to score here. Got to make it all count. Let's see what this incompletion was looking like here by Taysom Hill. Here we go. 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line. Taysom Hill, plenty of time to throw, and just tries to hit Alvin Kamara on the left sideline. Little bit of a back shoulder. Alvin Kamara could get no separation right there, and it just falls incomplete. Hits Alvin Kamara right in the arm, but once again, just couldn't really fight back toward the ball. So overall, not a bad placement there by Taysom Hill, either a completion or an incompletion. No chance at a breakup, no chance at an interception, anything like that. And you target Alvin Kamara down the field, opening up that offense. Once again, you've got dangerous Alvin Kamara back there. You got to make him kind of the focal point of the offense so everything can build off of that. So not a bad decision right there. Unfortunately, incomplete. And they do only settle for 3 on this drive, so definitely would have loved to have the touchdown, obviously, to truly kind of ice the game a little bit earlier than what they did. All right, but we got 2 more incompletions here. Here we go. 4th quarter on the first drive, and once again, they result into a field goal because of some of these incompletions. So the first one up here, a little bit of a drive starter, 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 47-yard line. They're able to pick up the first down after this play. It's the next incompletion that's a little bit more, we'll wait a little bit more. But here we go, 2nd and 7, basically just at midfield. Taysom Hill under center, rolling out to the right, and this ball is low, trying to get Marquez Callaway involved right here. Just a quick little throw to the out route right here, and he just shorts it. So definitely got to clean up the accuracy a little bit here by Taysom Hill. This is why we don't want this man throwing the ball 45 times a game. This is why we need Alvin Kamara actively in the lineup to truly buy Taysom Hill. We need the offense to play to Taysom Hill's strength, and when it does, we buy into it. Unfortunate, little inaccurate there. And then the last incompletion right here, which is going to be a little bit more important right here. We get 3rd and 3. Saints only up 13-6, so still a 1-possession game right here at the Jets' 19-yard line. Now in the red zone, got to start getting touchdowns instead of field goals. Can't settle for field goals right here. Settled a couple too often right here. Let's watch what Taysom Hill did here on 3rd and 3. Here we go. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and then this one just kind of gets away from him a little bit too high. Great coverage right here by the Jets, and this one kind of just goes off the fingertips of the receiver as well. So not 100% on Taysom Hill. That seemed to be a decent ball right there. Unfortunate, good coverage by the defender, and the tight end just could not come up with the ball. So once again, we are still feeling good on Taysom Hill, folks. Those incompletions, that's not making us say like, whoa, and make us second guess and reassess. I think we're still buying Taysom Hill, folks. So the Saints 6 and 7 trying to make this playoff push, and we believe they can get it done with Taysom Hill. All right, now